Yes, good afternoon, candidates. Today we are going to continue from where we ended. The other time we are still looking at more on application of algebra on the formation of equations. Now, that today's lesson, we shall continue and look at finding the length, width, or the side when perimeter or area is given. But before we look at how to find the length, or how to find the width, or to find the side when the perimeter or the area is given, there are certain points you must have in mind before you begin working out. So our point number one, we have, if the perimeter or area is given, the most important thing is you must of all state the formula. State the formula or write the formula for finding the area or the perimeter of that given figure. And that's why the instructions always are given that study the figure below. So you have to study it and you must know whether it is a rectangle, a triangle, a square, a trapezium, a kite, parallelogram, a rhombus, name them. So you must have the formulas at your fingertips. Then our point number two says substitute the formula. You have to substitute. After writing the formula, make sure that you substitute. Where there is a length, you write it there, the figure given for length. If they have given you the width, you write the width. If it is the side, do the same. Then after that, you can now draw also the sketch where possible. And after drawing your sketch, make sure that you fill the information given in the question. So let's look at examples. Our example number one says, the perimeter of the rectangle is 76 meters. The perimeter of the rectangle is 76 meters. If it is length is 20 meters. So when you look at this question, they have given us the perimeter of the rectangle and they have given us also the length. Therefore, the question is asking, find the width of the rectangle. So remember the other part, we said you must know the formula. So since they have given us the area, the perimeter here, we must know the formula for finding the perimeter of a rectangle. So there you are. That is your sketch. We are drawing the sketch of a rectangle and we are putting the perimeter in the middle. P equals 76 meters and then the length we are given to be 20 meters and then the width is not given. So we leave that letter as W. So after drawing your sketch like that, the most important thing now is to write the formula. So that is the formula for finding the area of the perimeter for a rectangle. We have 2 in 2 brackets, length plus width gives us the perimeter. When you're in your primary 3, when they were introducing the formula, they were telling you that length plus width plus length plus width. So other candidates or other children or other learners can also write like that. So this is now our driver. The formula is our driver. Remember we said after writing the formula, the most important thing now is to substitute and make sure that you substitute correctly. So our 2 in 2 brackets, the length we have substituted it with the 20 meters. We are maintaining the units plus the width which is not given, so we maintain it, close the bracket, it will give us 76 meters. After that, what's the next part? Remember that whenever you have the brackets and then there is a common factor outside the brackets, we multiply every term inside the brackets by the factor outside the brackets. So the one who outside the brackets, the 2, we call that one the factor. And then the 20m plus the w, we call them the terms. In algebra, we use that word terms to mean the expressions given. Equals 76 meters. So the next thing we said, it is to open the brackets. So when you multiply 2 times 20 meters, we shall get 40 meters. And then when you multiply 2 times w, what do we get? So there you are, you can see that step there shows you that we have opened the brackets well. Some candidates or some children, whenever they are opening brackets, they only multiply the first one, like 20 times 2, and they get 40 meters, then plus they maintain w. Please make sure that 2 times 20, 2 times w. After opening brackets, what is the next step? What is the next step? Yes? You remember? Yes. The next step is to collect like terms. Those ones which are like, we put them together. So we have 40m and then we have 76m the other side. So those ones are what we call the like terms. But the 40m and the 2w, they are what we call unlike terms. Remember, unlike terms cannot be put together, cannot be subtracted. Therefore, our 40m is a positive. So we get what we call the additive inverse of 40. The 40, its additive inverse is minus. So we have that step there. 40 meters minus 40 meters plus 2w will give us 76 meters minus 40 meters. Now we have collected like terms from there. What will be our next step? The 40 minus 40 gives you 0. We shall remain with 2w on the other side. Then when you look at the other side of the equal signs, 76 minus 40. 76 minus 40. If you place it vertically, 6 minus 0, you get 6. And then 7 minus 4, you get 3. Therefore, the answer is 2w equals 36. That is the value of the 2w. But our question says find the width. Therefore, we divide both sides by 2. So when you divide both sides by 2, 2 by 2 once, 2 by 2 once. And then when you look at 36 meters divided by 2, we shall get 18. So our W gives us 18 meters. Dear candidates, make sure that all the steps must be properly well laid. So that is finding the width. So the width of this rectangle is 18 meters. Let's go and look at the next question. The next question is work out its area. We have to work out its area. Therefore, we must also know the formula for finding the area of a rectangle. The formula for finding the area of a rectangle is length multiplied by the width. We have it there. Area equals length multiplied by the width. After writing the formula, remember our note, our NB. It says you substitute. So we are going to substitute. Area is there. The length is 20 meters. And then the width, remember, we have got it to be 18. Therefore, it is 20 times 18. Be consistent with units. What fails children in examination is leaving out the units. The moment you ignore units, when you are writing the answer, you are most likely to write centimeters instead of meters. Be careful with the units. So when we multiply 20 times 18, Can even multiply 18 times 2. 18 times 2. That is 36. Then you add the 0. So the area gives us 360 square meters. Square meters. Don't put there area equals 360 meters. Then you stop there. You'll be marked wrong. So dear candidates, that's how you are supposed to display your work. Allow me move to number 2. Let me hope that working is like that. The moment you show the working like that, even the examiner will begin enjoying your work. Even where you have gone wrong, sometimes might even close the eye and begins marking, enjoy your work. Make sure digits must be clear. Our number 2, it is there. The perimeter of the rectangle is 32 centimeters. This time it is centimeters. For me, I like varying the units when I'm teaching. If the length is 2x plus 3 into brackets centimeters, and the width is x plus 1 centimeters, the question says find the value of x. So this time the examiner has brought also in a word form. So you should be able to know that if the question given talks about a rectangle, therefore you also draw a rectangle. And that's how you can see I've drawn my rectangle, the sketch, and I have put there perimeter equals 32 centimeters. After that, then we are going to fill the information given, the 2x plus 3 centimeters, and then the x plus 1 centimeters, where they are supposed to be. So that is the width, x plus 1 centimeters. Then we are going to look at the length, 2x plus 3 into brackets centimeters. So after drawing a sketch like that, it is now a complete one. The next thing is to write the formula. The moment you ignore the formula, make sure that you are gone. You will not pass that number. So since the question is talking about perimeter, so we write the formula for finding the perimeter. There you are, perimeter into bracket, that's 2 into brackets, length plus width equals perimeter. There are some candidates, they will say perimeter equals 2 into brackets, length plus width. It is not a must that we write it like this. You can begin with the P equals. After that, the next step is to substitute. Therefore, that's our substitution. 2x plus 3 is our width here. Then x plus 1 is the 2x plus 3 is the length. And then the x plus 1 is the width. Into brackets gives us 32. This time I have tried to remove the units, but you can also put the units. I remember sometime back there when we were forming equations, I showed you how centimeters this appear. So after substituting, we are going to open the brackets. Remember, opening brackets. Multiply what is found inside the brackets, everything, by what is seen from where? Outside the brackets. Therefore, it is 2 times 2x gives us 4x. Plus, because the outside one is a positive, we are multiplying a positive times a positive. You can also write that one there at your note. That one, a positive times a positive gives you a positive. Then a positive times a negative gives you a negative. And then a negative times a positive gives you a negative. Then a negative multiplied by a negative, a positive. I can summarize by saying the same signs give you when you are multiplying a positive. Different signs when you are multiplying gives you a negative. So we have multiplied the 2 times positive 3, giving us positive 6. Then we look at 2 multiplied by x. We can get 2x. And then 2 multiplied by positive 1. We shall get positive 2. That is what we mean by opening brackets or removal of brackets. Some candidates will say, no, sir, what about if I collect like terms first inside the brackets? Then you say 2x plus x. You will get 3x. And then 3 plus 1. You will get 4. And it will be showed now in the next step. So, we have now 4x plus 2x plus 6 plus 2 equal 32. We are collecting like terms. So we have 6x plus 8 giving us 32. Still we are collecting like terms. We get the additive inverse of positive 8, which is negative 8. What fails also some children when they are working out these numbers, collection of like terms, you will find them collecting like terms. They like now here they say positive 8 minus 8. But when they go to the other side, they will say 32 plus 8. That is wrong. It's not supposed to be like that. When you subtract from the other side, even the other side must be subtracted. That's why we are saying 6x plus 8 minus 8 equals 32 minus 8. When you subtract 8 minus 8, you get 0. But we don't write there 0. Simply we now say we're left with the 6 on this side, which equals 32 minus 8 gives us 24. So, there we are. That is the equation of its own. So we need to rewrite it, and that's where we are. 6x equals 24. 6x equals 24. So we divide both sides by the coefficient of x, which is 6. So you divide here by 6, the other side by 6. So 6 by 6 gives you ones. 6 by 6, the other one, ones. Then the other side by 6, you will get 4. 6 goes into 24 4 times. And then 6 into 6 is ones. And make sure that that cancellation there must be shown properly. Sometimes children lose marks. They hurry and say, after all I know, 24 divided by 6, the answer is 4. Then you don't show your cancellation. They will circle there and then award you M0, A0. Remember, the moment examiner begins with M0, what follows? A0. But for you look at, but 4. I have my answer is 4. Dear candidates, display your work, show everything, you will get your marks. So x equals 4 centimeters. That's how we have got the value of x. Now, I know the next question is finding the area. Since they have given us the perimeter, we shall look at the area. But candidates, when you look at this number, it's not the same as our number 1. Here now the length is 2x plus 3. But the other one, the length was 20. It was a known one. But this one mixed with the unknown. So let's look at the question. The question says, calculate the area of the rectangle. Calculate the area of the rectangle. So we cannot begin calculating the area of the rectangle when we don't know the actual length and the actual width. Therefore, we are supposed to begin with the actual length. The length is 2x plus 3 in two brackets centimeters. After that, we substitute x with its value. The value we got, which is 4. So, the length equals 2 times 4, the value of x, plus 3. So we have length equals 8 plus 3, because if you multiply 2 times 4, gives you 8 plus 3, and then the length is 11 centimeters. That is the length, what we call the actual length. Then let's look at the width also. The width equals x plus 1. We substitute, that is 4 plus 1, and it gives us 5 centimeters. Please, dear candidates, if it is examination, see how I have displayed my work. Because we don't know where the examiner will award a mark. Sometimes children ignore this. They write on the rough piece of paper, they throw it, and then they only display the area, what the question is asking. No. This question, you might find that it is carrying 3 marks. Part A might be 2 marks. And then now, part B, 3 marks. Where do you expect the examiner to award those marks? A B1 for finding the actual length, which is 11 centimeters. And then B1 for 5 centimeters. Then, after knowing now the length and the width, then we can now bring the formula for finding the area, which is length times width. That is 11 centimeters times 5 centimeters. Be consistent with the units. So the area is 55 square centimeters. So examiner gives you 1 marker here, 1 marker here, 1 marker there. Then you get your 3 marks. So candidates, allow me move to number 3. Are we ready? Yes, let me see. You have finished, that's very good. Let's move to number 3. There we are, that figure there. You have seen that figure. It says, study the figure below, whose perimeter is 28 centimeters. Then after that, you calculate it is the area. Study that figure. They have not told you the name of the figure. Now some candidates will say, since number 1 was a rectangle, even this one is a rectangle. Look at the sides of that figure. It tells you that all sides are equal. Therefore, it is that property to tell us that this one is not a rectangle, it is a square. So how do you find the perimeter of a square? Since all sides are equal and there are 4, you can say side plus side plus side plus side, and it gives us 4s. That's why we say 4s equals the perimeter, and then we substitute 4 in 2 brackets, the 2x plus minus 5. So when you form that equation, the most important thing is to learn how to remove brackets. So when we remove brackets, we shall say 4 times 2x gives you 8x. And then 4 times negative 5, remember, a positive times a negative gives you negative 20 equals 28. Then we collect like terms. We get the additive inverse of negative 20, which will be positive 20. So you add the 20 on this side, add the 20 on the other side. So when you collect like terms like that, we shall remain with only 8, and that's our 8x, and the other side will be 20 plus 28 gives you 48. So we divide both sides by the coefficient of x. When you divide by 8 once, by 8 here once, the other side by 8 once, then you divide 48 divided by 8 gives you 6. So that is our value of x. X gives us a 6. Then we have not yet answered the question. That's why I encourage you children that whenever you get what you call your answer, go back and read the question. It will remind you whether to continue or to stop there. So our question says calculate its area. So 6 is not the area. 6 is the value of x. So before we find the value of O, or before we find the area, we need first of all to know the side of that figure. So there we are finding the side first, which is 2x minus 5. So when you multiply 2 times the value of x minus 5, and then we have 2 times 6 gives you 12. 12 minus 5 gives us 7 centimeters. So that is the side. And that is not the answer. The question demands for the area. Therefore, what's the formula for finding the area of a square? It is not the same as a rectangle. A square is side times side. That's the formula. After that, we substitute. We substitute the formula. That is 7 centimeters multiplied by 7 centimeters. I like you candidates always to be consistent with the units. Centimeters, centimeters. So 7 times 7 gives us 49 square centimeters. That is our example number 3. You know always maths practice makes it perfect. Therefore, I'm going to give you exercise. So we have number 1, the perimeter of the rectangle ABCD below is 60 centimeters. So that's our figure. The rectangle, you can see it very well. ABCD, the length is 4x minus 8 centimeters. The other 2x plus 2 centimeters, that's the width. Question A, find the value of x. Find the value of x. Question B, calculate the area of the rectangle ABCD. That's question 1. Question 2, we have the perimeter of the square is 48 centimeters and its side is 2x plus 6 centimeters. Find the area of the square. That is question 2. Question 3, the area of a rectangle below is 648 square centimeters. That is the rectangle. Question A, find the value of x. The length is 4x centimeters, the width is 2x centimeters. So we are finding the value of x. Question B, work out the total distance around the figure. Around that figure. That is question 3. Question 4, the figure below is a rectangle whose perimeter is 30 centimeters. Calculate its area. Calculate its area, and that is the figure. That is the figure. The length is x plus 1. The width, the length is 2 plus x centimeters, and then the width is x plus 1 centimeters. So number 5, the area of the rectangular flower garden is 84 square meters and the length is 20 meters. Work out the perimeter of the garden. The area of the rectangular flower garden is 84 square meters and the length is 20 meters. Work out the perimeter of the garden. Number 6, a rectangle measures y centimeters by 10 centimeters. Y centimeters by 10 centimeters. The perimeter of a rectangle is equal to the circumference of the circle with the radius 7 centimeters. So they are giving you to compare a rectangle and the circumference. Because circumference, the distance around a circular object. So you must know the formula for finding the circumference. Then you get the circumference is the same as now the perimeter of the rectangle. So find the value of y. Question B, find the area of the rectangle. Find the area of the rectangle. We have the perimeter of the triangle below is 72 meters. Find the value of y. So that is our triangle. I will at least try to give you all the necessary. Find the value of y. Question 8, the perimeter of the rectangle. So that is number 7, is a triangle. Then let's look at number 8. The perimeter of the rectangle is 34 meters. If the length is 3p minus 4 meters and the width is p plus 1 meters, what's the equation saying? Find the value of p. Question D, calculate the area of the rectangle. Dear candidates, make sure that you do all those 80 numbers. You can see the application of algebra. Algebra is a key. So please stay safe, wash hands. Bye-bye. We meet.